Welcome back to the new video. Thanks for being here, guys. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. And you have already know that I've been revising Python from days, and here that I have reached the level where I can do intermediate things. You know, Finally I reached to the intermediate level, and I have successfully finished the beginner. And I'm now day 16. Now I've been learning about oops. Oops, why do we use? You know, when we create a project or some, so much length of codes, what we're gonna do is we're gonna create methods, functions, attributes, some kind of things, and we're gonna reach a level where we have to use the function again and again and again. And we often confuse with our code, and we think that we're not in a track. We confuse ourselves, and we may unable to get the result we wanted to. So that's when it comes. uh, that is why our Python has introduced us an oops, or whatever, oops, object oriented programming. So oops will simplify that by using a single thing called classes. And the classes does have a bunch of functions related to the kind of class, and attribute which is related to the class. So we can use that class to create number of objects. Waiter, something like, if there is a class called waiter, we can create number of waiters with different names and attributes, by using same methods. A waiter can do things like, waiting and having some things, something like that. So that's it, that's the oops. And now I'm going to teach you about oops by using, first things first, I'm going to create a class called waiter, and name age, name, sorry, this isn't how it works. Name, name equal to Ajay. Let's see, Python classes, my class. Okay, to do that, what we got to do is to use constructor, whatever. So we're not in the position to talk about constructor, right? So I simply use this simple function instead of using, whatever. So initializer, and name age equal to what the name ಕೊಡಬಹುದು. um, Class does have an attribute of what he has 5 plates. Oh, 4 plates are the best plates. And what he does, defined as print serve to the customer. So now our class does have an attribute and method now to add. So what I'm going to do is to create AJ is a waiter. So one object has been created. BJ is a waiter too. So AJ dot does what this attribute, I mean, BJ dot does. So when I try to print, let's see what will print. So I have created what is called two waiters. One waiter named AJ, and BJ does do the same thing, which is do serve the customer, and does have the same attribute which is called have the four plates. So this is how we create classes and create objects and access the attributes and classes, attributes and methods. So let's discuss about the classes and accessing the objects and methods, objects, sorry, attributes and methods through object. Let's see how we do by using a package called turtle. So first things first, I'm gonna import turtle from turtle. Import turtle, turtle class and screen class. So I'm going to create an object. So I'm going to call it Timmy, and you know this is how we access. And I'm going to shape, you know to learn this, I'm going to go to the turtle documentation over here. Control press F and shape. Turtle does have so many shapes. We can give whichever the shape we want. I'm going to give the turtle shape. I can give square shape, whatever. Tim dot shape turtle, and I can change the turtle color. Timmy dot color, red, and I can create another class object called screen. So let's print the screen size by using the attribute which does have sc dot canva height. This will print, and the method exit on click. So when I click, let's see what will happen. This is how. And there's another method called timmy dot forward for set time amount, and this will do. So hope you understand. Hope you got the idea what I have done. And you can use whichever the package you want, but all you need to do is to study the documentation. By this end of the day, this the habit of reading documentation and gaining the knowledge from it and applying into our projects play a big role in your programming development, whatever, in your sector. So now I'm going to using the package called predictable. To use this, what you got to do is to install the package into your project. To do that, what you got to do, go to the settings and select add packages and install it. So now that I have already installed, what I'm going to do is to control plus A and comment it, and from predictable import predictable. So why do we use predictable? To create tables like this, you know if we wanted to create this table manually, what will happen? We got a code, a bunch of things to do this. So simply we're going to use the documentation and this package to make that happen. What we got to do, we got to add rows. Let's see how this do. So first things first, I got to create table equal to pretty table, and when I try to, nothing's happened because I haven't printed the table. Print table. Now I have printed. You can see that this will create a row, something like this. What I have created a row which is a title like that, field names, and I have created row 1 2 3 4 5, and I can also create column as well, add column and something like this. First one is field name, and in the what is called let's go over here, control plus F, call name, add column kada, like this. This will do the same thing too. So mm, Babel equal to query table, and Babel, 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 Babel. Okay, print Babel. Okay, let's try to print it. What will happen? Let's see. We got the same output like that, right? So, and also we can change the alignment by, I'm just gonna delete this thing, and let's check out the how to access the attribute. uh, Table dot align. This will tell the alignment, you know which is defaultly center. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to change table dot align equal to L. How does I even know? I have you know used this documentation to check out align, alignment. Table dot align equal to R, which changes the alignment to the right. So that's it. That's how I've learned about classes in Python. There are so many productive way to learn the classes and objects from the Python or oops concepts. So that's it. That is all about day 16. Day 16 isn't completely finished yet. I got to still work hard. That's it. Bye then.